Turán, is a tank that was produced and used in Hungary during World War II. It was license-produced based on the Czech Škoda T-21 medium tank, and more than 400 units of various types were completed by 1944. Turán refers to the name of a legendary people or country from Central Asia, and is regarded as the ancestor of many Asian ethnic groups, including Hungarians, Magyars. In 1938, Hungary decided to adopt and produce the Turán light tank, but due to the developments of the early stages of World War II that followed, it was determined that there was a need for a more robust armored force. To achieve this, a more powerful medium tank was essential. Hungary attempted to obtain a license for production of the Panzer IV from Germany, but this was not permitted, and instead, in 1940, the T-21 medium tank manufactured by the Czechoslovak Škoda company was chosen. The T-21 was developed as an expanded and improved model of the LT-35 light tank, prototype name CIA, known in the German military as the 35T tank, featuring a riveted hull and turret, and equipped with a bogie spring suspension and pneumatic transmission inherited from the LT-35. Initially produced under the prototype name CIA, it was renamed T-21 after the German annexation of Czechoslovakia in 1939, and the prototype vehicle was completed. After testing this prototype, some sources claim Hungary received a slightly modified version of the T-22. Hungary officially adopted it as the 40M Turan medium tank, Turán I, in September 1940, and the first order for 230 units was placed. In the process of license production, the original T-21 Škoda A 947mm gun was replaced with a domestically produced 51 caliber 41M 40mm gun. The turret shape was also modified, and the engine was changed to a domestically produced Weiss-Manfred model, resulting in over 200 modifications. Production was allocated to Guns Company, Marvag Company, Weiss-Manfred Company, and MWG Company, which were the main production facilities, while parts supply factories were scattered throughout Hungary. Although some experience had been gained with the Torda light tank, development and production took time, and the completion of the prototype of the domestic Turán was delayed until June 1941, with the deployment of production vehicles to units occurring only in 1942. However, before the production of the 40M Turán I, could fully ramp up, the lessons learned from Operation Barbarossa made it clear that the 40mm guns could not compete against the already powerful Soviet tanks. Consequently, attempts were made to equip the Turán with a short-barreled 75mm gun concurrently. The firepower upgrade variant, equipped with the 41M tank gun developed by MVAG, saw its prototype completed in February 1942 and was officially adopted as the 41M Turán heavy tank, Turán II, in the Hungarian army. The models with a 75mm gun were classified as heavy tanks. Meanwhile, a second order for 309 units was placed in July 1941, but the first production vehicles of the 75mm gun-equipped 41M Turán II, were not completed until 1943. Due to delays in gun production, Turán I continued to be produced. In fact, it was clear that even the 75mm gun of the Turán II was underpowered, so a type was developed that equipped a domestically produced long-barreled 43M 75mm gun based on the German 7.5 cm KWK-40. The prototype of this 43M Turán heavy tank, Turán III, was completed in 1944, but for various reasons, including the worsening war situation, the German military's occupation in response to Hungary's attempts to seek a separate peace, and so on, it never went into production.